Hi, good morning all. In this video, I am going to show you how you can download JDK, that is Java Development Kit on your operating system. And I will also explain how to write Java programs. Why do we need JDK? JDK means it is a it is an software development environment which offers a collection of tools and libraries necessary for developing Java applications. So, in order to convert your source code into a format, you need the JDK. So, here I am going to explain how to download the Java development kit from the site. As it is open source and free, you can directly download it to the uh, it to your system. Uh, so before we move on to the topic, let's discuss some features of Java and all that. Actually, we had already discussed this before. Java is a popular programming language and which is created in 1995 by James Gosling, a Canadian computer scientist who is also known as the father of Java, and it is owned by Oracle Corporation and more than 3 billion devices that run Java. And these are some of the salient characteristics of Java. That is, Java is platform independent in the sense means in Java, the same program can run on any correctly implemented Java system. It never bother about the platform about the platform, while you know that the C, which is a platform dependent language, in C the compiler converts the source code into a machine level language, and the machine level language for is different for different operating system. But in Java, it's not like that. Once the compiler converts the Java source code, it converts to bytecode, and the bytecode can be read and executed by JVM of any platform. So it is a platform independent language, but in C, you cannot uh, run the compiled C code in any platform. It works only for a particular platform. But in Java, it is platform independent. And next feature is Java is object oriented, which means everything in Java is an object. That is all the program codes and also the data also resides within classes and objects. And the object oriented in the sense in OOPS concepts, that is object oriented programming concept. Object is considered as a real world entity that has properties and behavior. And the real world entity means anything which you can feel, touch, see, and all that. For example, laptop, chair, fan, everything, and even you and me are considered as an object in Java. And the class in OOPS concept, class is a blueprint of object, or we can say that it is a drawing of object. And all these things we will discuss later. So in Java, the program is structured in terms of classes. And in C, you know that the program is structured in terms of functions, right? And in Java, we can construct new classes by extending the existing ones. And Java can be designed as a core language, and it has a rich collection of commonly available packages, and it can be embedded in web languages, and its applications includes in uh, desktop applications, web applications, enterprise applications such as banking, mobile applications, embedded systems, in smart card, in robotics, in games, etc. And this is how a Java program works. First, you have to create a source code first and save the file in .java extension. And after compile, the source code is converted to bytecode, and here the extension that is it generated, it's after compile a file is generated with the dot class extension, and then the bytecode which is converted to machine code by the Java virtual machine and it is executed, and this the Java VM is included in JDK. So without JDK, we cannot execute, run, and compile our Java programs. So these three blocks show how Java program works. And this is just an example of Java processing and execution. So here I begin with a Java source code in text files and save it as model.java. Then the Java compiler, that is a Java source code compiler, produces the bytecode, the Java bytecode. And here a class file is generated. Then the Java virtual machine, which loads and executes the class files. And this is just the flowchart representation of the compiling and executing a Java program. So here the Java files, the Java compiler converted it into bytecode files, and it converted to machine level by JVM. And this is a Java virtual machine. In Java virtual machine, the dot class file generated by the compiler are not executed binaries. Actually, after compile, the Java files, the dot class files are generated that are not binaries. Instead, it contains bytecodes. So these bytecode are executed by Java virtual machine, and this approach which provides the Java platform independence and provides greater security. That means the bytecode is generated which can be read and executed in JVM of any other platform. So next I am going to discuss some similarities between Java and other languages like C and C++. In Java, the comments are almost like C++. You can see that this slash comment and also are almost similar like C++, and the primitive data types are like C. In Java, the primitive data types are like C. That is main data types such as int, double, boolean, char, and Java also have byte, short, long, float, and boolean has values true and false, and declarations look like C. For example, double xy, declare double xy, and assign int count 0. And also the expressions are also like C, that is assignment statements and the arithmetic uses, and Java, which also has the plus for increment and minus for decrement, and Java has Boolean operators, and Java has comparisons. But Java does not have pointers or pointer arithmetic, which makes Java more secure. And control statements are also similar like C, that if statement, if else statement, while, do, for, etc. And here the condition must be in Boolean. But Java is not C, right? That is, in C, almost everything is in function, but in Java, almost everything is in classes. There is often only one class per file. In Java, there is only one class per file, and there must be one public class per file. Public in the sense it is visible to all. And also you have to keep in mind that the file name, the Java file name must be same as the name of that public class, but with the .java extension. That is, for example, if I choose my file name as my Java, then class name as my Java, then I save the file name as my Java.java, where .java as extension. So here the file name and the class name should be same. And next, the name conventions in Java. That is, Java is a case sensitive. That is Maxwell, where which are represented in small letters. Here in Maxwell, and the second Maxwell, where V is in capital letter, and Maxwell, where M and V are capital letters, are three different names in Java. And also the class name, we can begin the class name with a capital letter, and all other name begin with a lowercase letter. And also we can make the subsequent words are capitalized, and but you have to remember that underscores are not used in names in Java. These are very strong convention of Java. So next we are going to download the JDK and I want to show you how to execute programs using JDK. So, for to download JDK, open your browser first. Open your browser first and type Java JDK. Then you can see a link from the oracle.com, which is their official site, and click on this link. And here you can see the latest version of Java available. And now the version is Java 17. So you have to download this version. For this, you need to scroll down, and there you can see three tabs, that is Linux, Mac operating system, and Windows. If you want to install Java on your Windows, select Windows, and there you can see the installation files. And so here we have a zip file, execute file, and MSI file. So I choose a .exe file. So I click on that link. So my downloading starts, and I think it will take a couple of minutes. And the file size, here the file size is 152.43 MB, and here we have, it is a 64-bit installer. So let's wait for some more time. It's downloaded. So once it is downloaded, just double click on this link. Then you can see a window which shows, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Click yes. Then you can see the initial setup window, and click on next. So in this window, you can see the destination folder, that is the default location where your Java program will install. So my location is onto the C directory. So if you want to change the destination or the location, you can use this button, or leave it as it is. Then, so I choose the default location. So I click next. And you can see it is going to copy all the files. And you can see that it is successfully installed. Then click close. Then I go to the location where my Java program is, Java JDK is installed. So I will go to the C directory, and in their program files, and there I can see a folder named Java. Just click on that. Here you will be able to see the JDK version you had installed. Then click JDK, and there you can see a folder named bin. Just click on the bin folder. So this is the place where our Java files are located. And so our next step is to set this bin folder as our environmental variable, so that we can run all the Java related commands. So just copy the address path. Just copy the address path. Then go to the start, or on your search bar, type environment variable. There you can see two options. That is, first one is edit the system environment variable, and edit environment variables for your account. Choose the first option. Then you can see system properties, and in advanced, click on environment variables. Then go path in system variables, that is here the path. Then select the click on the path. You can see this window. Click new. Then paste your address here. Then click OK. Then it's time to set our Java home directory. So for that you need to click new. Just name whatever you want, but in capital letters. So I named my Java home as Java underscore home, and the variable value, and for the variable value paste the previously copied address here and delete the bin. We need up to JDK here. Then click OK, OK, and OK. So then type CMD on your search bar. CMD is command prompt window. Actually, CMD, that is command prompt, is used for executing and compiling Java programs. So here I want to type some command to check whether the Java version is downloaded or not. For this, I just type command Java space hyphen version, then click enter. Then it shows the Java version I had downloaded. And it has the runtime environment is also included in JDK. And there is also another command called javac space hyphen version, and click here. You can see the Java download version. So you can either use javac javac space hyphen version or Java space hyphen version to check whether Java is installed or not. And also you can type Java in capital letters, then space hyphen version. But you can see that here there occurs some error, that is here there is an unrecognized option version. Therefore, you cannot use version capital letters. Java recognized only version in small letters. So just Java can be recognized as in capital and in small letter. So then to check whether it is installed, you can use this command also. Java in capital, then space, then hyphen version in small letter. So you can see the downloaded version here. That is, Java is case sensitive. You cannot type up on your demand. So next, I will show you how to write a program in Java and how to execute and compile using JDK. For this, first I need to create a text file. That is, first we open the notepad. You cannot write program in Word document or in Microsoft or an Excel worksheet. You can write only in notepad, that is in text document. Then so here I am going to write a simple program to print something on your screen. So first I create a class, then the class name. So I choose my class name as my first Java program. So you can either use small letters, or you can use capital letters, or you can use camel case letters for typing class names. That is, here I use camel case letter. That is the first letter of the first letter is always capital and the rest is small. Then I open and close my curly braces, and here all codes must be written inside in the curly braces. And the Java program is structured like this. First, you have to create a class first, and then you have to create the main method. And in Java, the main method is public static void main. Inside inside the main method. So this is always the main method syntax for Java, that is public static void main. And inside the main method, write the parameter string, where S is in capital letter, string array space args. You can change args. You can either write ar or gs or something, but you cannot change this part, right? Then I create the main method, and this is the main structure. So our Java program starts from the main method. So first we create a simple program to just print something on the screen. So for printing something, I here the Java syntax is system dot out dot println. So here the system, in system, the S must be in capital letter and the rest are in small letter. Then, and within the single bracket, within double quotes, you can write whatever you want to print. So just I wrote hello dear students, or you can type whatever you want to print and use a semicolon after that. So in order to print something, as that is after the syntax, you use semicolon. So this is our simple program for to print hello dear students on your screen. So next step, I am going to save my file. So just click file and type and click save as. Then you can see this window. You just type the file name. It should be as same as the class name, that is my first Java program. My first Java program, and use the same class. Use the the file name and class name should be same, but you use .java as an extension here. Sorry, .java. Then save as types. Select all files. Then save. Now you can see your Java files here. So next, I am going to compile this file. For this, I am using a command prompt. So I want to choose the path here. For this, so my Java file is in desktop. So here I type cd desktop Then I want to compile my Java file. For this, I use this command Java C, where C denotes the compile, then space your file name, that is my first, my first Java program dot Java. This is my file name. So for compiling, use this command Java C my space my first your file name, that is my first Java program dot Java. Then click enter. So for compiling, use this command, that is Java C space your file name. So my file name is my first Java program dot Java. Then click enter. You can see there is a class file generated. Dot class version is generated. This is our bytecode. So next we have to execute this file. For to run type command Java, then space your file name, not the extension, just your file name. That is my first program. My first Java program. So you can see the output here. Hello, dear students. Likewise, you can run and compile Java program using the command prompt, using the commands Java C for compiling, and for running, for executing the file, use Java as command. So I hope all of you understood the topic, and please go through the video once again, and then try to download JDK on your system, and please run this simple program. And on the next class, we will discuss the other Java programs that we had discussed so far, like that how to print elements in a single dimensional array, and how to write a program to print elements in a two-dimensional array, and how to represent array in small symmetrics. So all these things are discussed, we are going to discuss on your next class. Thank you.